So, a quite stressful event occurred today. I was in a particular situation where I had to concentrate um, on one particular thing, and obviously, for with people that have a condition similar to mine, um, the there is a difficulty, or there is a difficulty in managing communication, because what I what I tend to be like as a result of my condition is it's quite abrupt and quite blunt. Um, and for most people outside, um, you know, who are not the same as me, they neurotypical people, they have this thing where you've got to be nice to them, you've got to flower your words, you've got to say things in a certain way. And for sort of like people with Asperger's, it's very tiring, it's very draining. You have to concentrate and think about it all the time and think about what you're saying, and it's just a bit of a headache. So I was in one of these situations today, and basically I was put into a situation. I'd mentioned something to somebody about myself, and she became interested in that, and so she was pursuing it. And the more she was pursuing it, the more I was getting agitated, because I have to actually I had to concentrate on something else, which was like pressing. It was important that I concentrated on that. What she was talking about, it was interesting to her, but it wasn't important, and it wasn't the reason why I was there. And as a result of concentrating on her, what I ended up doing was losing my focus. And part of my focus was maintaining, the level with regards to how I was communicating. In other words, I was communicating neurotypically. I wasn't being abrupt or rude or anything like that. And that's what happened. And what she'd done, she crossed about, like, I'd say probably about 10 different areas which will trigger me if somebody sort of like taps those areas or goes into those areas, with regards to my condition. And she went through them all, and it was like, whoa, mega. And I've been through many situations like that before, but because I haven't sort of like self-diagnosed myself. Um, it's a case of I've actually blamed myself and made myself feel bad as a result of that situation, and thought, why did that happen? Well, now I know why. So I did feel uneasy about it for a long time afterwards, but at least I knew what it was. I kept telling myself, well, that's because of your condition. I did actually say it to them there. There was two ladies there. One that was curious, and then the other one who seemed to completely understand, because of the nature of the place that I was. And I just said, I'm sorry. I can be unusually blunt. I said, but that's because it's part of my condition. And the woman that was curious, she turned her face away from me and walked away. Whereas before I'd apologised and explained, but the other one says, it's all right, I completely understand. So that was really nice. It's nice to have people around that understand. Um, so yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. That's the first time I've actually had that type of experience and actually realised what was going on. So I thought that was important to actually share, in terms of my condition, on this playlist, because I'm going to put this video on my Asperger's diagnosis playlist, just for the benefit, of my GP, because it's something that's happened recently.